Hey, I hope you had a great Christmas. I'm Dan, and this is your morning cup of inspiration on the day after. I want to talk to you today about God's timing. God's timing is not good timing or great timing. It's perfect timing. And He knows when it's time for us to move in a certain direction. And the other day, I was driving up to do an interview on an internet radio station about my book, Hurricane of Love, and I was feeling like, boy, I've been trying so hard. It'd be nice to have another national show where I could talk about it. And I went up and I was doing this show, and we went to a commercial break, and I checked my phone, and there was an email from the 700 Club. So I'm going to be appearing on the 700 Club to talk about my book, Hurricane of Love, and my journey with my late wife, Beth. And I'll be talking about grief and how I overcame it. But that just came out of nowhere. And then that same day, I got a text from Jay Sekulow saying he was rerunning the show I did with him about Hurricane of Love on Christmas Day. And then that same day, I got another call about another possible job. So it was just a great day, and I was celebrating. But the next morning, I was reading my devotions, and it was so timely. And sometimes God does this. When I say His time is perfect, sometimes the timing of a decision, of a job, of a relationship, it just happens in His timing. So the very next day after all that happened, I was reading in my devotional, Jesus Calling. It says, "My plan for your life is unfolding before you. Sometimes the road you are traveling seems blocked, or it opens up so painfully slow that you must hold yourself back. Then when the time is right, the way before you suddenly clears through no effort of your own. What you have longed for and worked for, I present to you freely as pure gift. You feel awed by the ease with which I operate in the world, and you glimpse my power and my glory. Do not fear your weakness, for it is the stage on which my power and glory perform most brilliantly." But at the end it says, "Miracles are not always seen to the naked eye, but those who live by faith can see them clearly. Living by faith rather than sight enables you to see my glory." And in 2 Corinthians 5:7, we read, "We live by faith, not by sight." You know, I felt like I was trying so hard on the marketing of this book, and then it just seems like it wasn't happening at the right time, but boom, now the way is opening up. And Hurricane of Love really is about God's timing, and the timing, the way things happened with Beth, and the way that things happened when after the Lord took her home and fearless faith was born. It's all in the book. So if you haven't picked it up, it's still available at hurricaneoflove.com, which is directly from Westbow Press or Amazon or other book retailers. But our lesson is we can't always see the way in front of us. We don't know what's around the next bend. We don't know what next week will bring, what next month will bring, but we have to be people of faith and trust God that He's going to take us in the right direction. We live by faith, not by sight. Thanks for joining me for that morning cup of inspiration. God bless, and I'll see you real soon.